Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome to the DIY family. So today I'm going to be showing you guys how I achieved this cute side part on this bob wig that I bleached the knots off and plucked in my previous video. Please go check that out before clicking on this one. And yeah, please continue watching. Look at how cute this plucking came out. Please go check out my previous video where I did a detailed explanation of how I bleached the knots and plucked this wig. So now I'm just taking some makeup and putting that onto the lace. And now I'm gonna get into installing this wig. I am just using these adjustable straps to secure the wig because I did take out the band. And for me, this just works perfectly. So now I'm just putting on the wig and I'm just placing it where I want it to be. And as you guys can see, there's side tabs. I am gonna cut those off camera. It's very simple to do this. You just map out where your ears are and you cut so that the frontal sits perfectly. I'm just showing you guys the lace that I cut out from the sides. And then now I'm gonna get into cleaning up my forehead where I'm gonna place the glue, and I'm using rubbing alcohol and a wet wipe, and I'm just removing the makeup on my forehead. I wanna sink my type. Now my dog and he know what I like. He done found me plenty in my life. Today I'm gonna be using the Glamour glue. I absolutely love this glue. It's one of my favorites, and I only used one layer because I wasn't sure how long I wanted to keep this install for. But yeah, it actually lasted for a good 5 days. I could have even extended, but yeah, that's how good this glue is. Normally I go in with 2 layers, but today I just decided to go in with 1 layer. And I also went in with the Glamour extra mega hold spray just to fully secure the wig. I didn't do a bald cap for this look because I wanted to make sure that I'm happy with the placement of my wig, because sometimes with the bald cap, sometimes you like place it too low or too high up and it can interrupt your install if you're installing for the first time. But for a reinstall, I feel like bald caps are really great for me, but I still just need to practice obviously with the placement. But anyways, so I'm just showing you guys me applying the layer of the Glamour spray, and then I'm blow drying that until it's tacky, and then I'm gonna go ahead and place the wig onto my skin. I'm taking my comb and I'm just pressing the lace into my skin because I want it to fully stay down. Now I'm blow drying that in place to make sure that that lace does not move. I wasn't sure if I was happy with the placement of the wig, but I pretty much enjoyed this install either way, because most of the time I like placing my wigs like lower on my forehead because I do have a big forehead. But I really liked how this looked. It looked very nice and natural. So I'm taking my hot comb and I'm just pushing away those flyaways that normally interrupt when you're installing your wig. So you just want to make sure that you push those away with your hot comb. And now I'm clipping my hair back, and then I'm going in with my lace melt band. And as you guys already know, I love to double melt, and I double melted for a good 15 minutes. So now I'm going ahead and cutting off that lace. I'm gonna start off by sectioning out the sections that I'm going to cut. And yeah, I did cut off my lace off camera because I am short-sighted, so I can't really see properly. I had to have my mirror up close so that I know how far up I'm cutting. I did cut my lace close to the hairline. I think I've really improved with how I cut my lace. I did leave a lot of lace on the sides because I do have hair on the sides. My hairline is just weird, but I tried to cover up my natural hair underneath that lace. But I am gonna snip it a little bit in probably in my next install, because I did feel like on the right or on my left, I can't remember, I did leave a little too much on the side. So I am gonna just cut that off in my future installs. And then I went in again with the Glamour hairspray just to melt the lace even further and make sure that it sticks and doesn't go anywhere. And then I'm cleaning that up with my wet wipe.
Trap house still tip. Legs up, toes down. She jocked me, cause she knocked me. And we got treats, so we go around. Gotta know my baby, she's so sweet down. And all the time, all the time, all the time.
I forgot to mention that I did cut my lace in a zigzag motion. So now I am taking my lace melt band once again, and I'm gonna keep that on while I work on my parting. So yeah, this is my right side because I know that I like my partings on my right side. So I am just sectioning out where I want to place I'm mapping out where I want to place my side part. And I wanted to make sure that it aligns with where I'm going to place my baby hairs, where I'm going to do my baby hairs. And then I went in with my Argan oil hair mousse just to make sure that that hair just doesn't interrupt me while I continue to work on my parting. And then I went in with some wax stick as well. And I'm going to hot comb that into place. Oh, and then I went in with my Tresemme heat protectant spray. And then I'm gonna hot comb that into place because yeah, I don't want the hair to interrupt me while I continue to carve out my side part.
We made these memories for ourselves, where our eyes are never closing, hearts are never broken, time's forever frozen still. So you can keep me inside the pocket of your ripped jeans, holding me closer to our eyes.
After removing that band, I went in again with my Ractile tooth comb, and I am continuing to perfect my side part. I absolutely love how I plucked this wig. It just looks so natural. I didn't do too much and it just looks so good. And I did bleach the knots as well, so I can now finally see my parting properly. So yeah, bleach your knots, guys. It really makes a huge difference. And it's very, very easy. Just go click on my previous video and you're gonna see for yourself. So excuse me, so I'm creating a C shape, as you can see, and after I've finished doing that, I'm going in with my hot comb to fully secure that parting space.
Street.
Now I'm gonna get into flattening this frontal even further, and I'm just hot combing this section. I'm just hot combing this frontal in sections, and I didn't pull out like very tiny sections. I just did maybe medium sections, and I didn't really add any product up until I got to the top part because I didn't want the hair to be too greasy, because I did straighten this hair on my mannequin head and I did use serum to straighten it, so the hair already has product on it, so I didn't want to just overdo it. So I'm going in section by section with my hot comb on the highest setting because I want this install to be nice and sleek. So So I'm taking my wax stick and I'm applying that on the top part of my frontal, as you can see, and I'm also using my heat protectant and then going in with my hot comb, and I make sure that I focus more on this area because it is the top part, so you want to make sure that it's nice and flat.
Fuck it, have fun in the sun. This is that real. Ain't no one hit it like that, how you feel? Waiting for you. Now it seems like you always in the mood. But I can't complain. Now you on here touching snakes on a plane. We got bottles to drink, something to burn. It's easy when you losing track what you earn.
Now I'm taking my stick foundation from Signature Cosmetics in the shade Caramello, and I am applying that onto my lace to now get into melting the lace. I am going to go in with my usual products, which is the Rarlon wigs lace melting spray, as well as the Isoplus spritz. Now I'm taking my mini elastic band and I'm going to leave that on for like 5 minutes before I start working on my baby hairs. Even though I don't do my baby hairs on camera, I just wanted to show you guys how I pull them out. Because this is a brand new wig, so obviously I have to pull them out, but on my other reinstalls I already have them already sectioned out because I cut them every time I install. But anyways, so this is how I part my baby hairs, and as you can see I pulled out very thin sections, then I hot combed them and then I twisted them. Now I'm gonna get into swooping, well, curling them first and then swooping. And I'm gonna be using this, and then I'm also gonna be using the comb side of this baby hair brush, and then I'm gonna be using my mousse as well as the Got To Be styling gel. So that's how I do my baby hairs. I am gonna film a detailed video on how I do my baby hairs. It's just that I really need to focus. As you guys can see, I have my mirror right in front of me. I really need to focus because it takes quite a long time. So that's why I'm gonna do a video separately, like dedicated to baby hairs. So yeah, I'll see you when my baby hairs are done. So now I'm taking my L'Oreal Elvive or elvive serum, and I'm also going to be going in with my hair rescue sprays. One is the anti-frizz spray and the other one is the shine restoration spray. And then I'm gonna go ahead and get into straightening this hair, even though it's already nice and sleek and straight. But for final touches, I like to go in with the straightener some more, and I'm using my Reflections wide plate straightener. I absolutely love this straightener. Now I'm working on my parting, and I'm taking a concealer that's about a shade or two lighter than my skin tone, and I'm going in with that. And I did go off camera to try and perfect that. And then now I'm taking my Firm Hold Clicks spray, and I'm using that to fully set my style, and then I'm going in with my hot comb to lock that in.
Truck to the plane, to the truck to the hotel lobby. Me, I go through underground garages, presidential suite on the deposit, elevator up to the phone, shower up and then we hit the club. Touchdown, gotta see what's up. Area code in my phone. What numbers do I still have? Who do I know from the past? Hit one, she say she got a man. Hit another one, it goes green. Must have changed photos on the team. Remember when you left me in between? That was 2017. All good. Look around.
I hope you guys enjoyed this video and we've come to the end of it. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you on my next video. Mwah.